Hey guys, I'm back. Python Crash Course, Lesson 20, Classes. We're just going to jump right into it. So to define a class in Python, you use the class keyword. And remember, classes are basically a collection of data and methods that work on that data. And so we have a class called vector. I can declare it like this, or I can inherit from a base class, or I can inherit from the generic object class. All three work. So this syntax is basically inherently the same as that. We'll leave it like that for now. Every class needs a constructor. So define a function and this is what the predefined name for a constructor in Python. It's not like in C++ where you use the same name of the class. It's underscore underscore init underscore underscore. And notice this right here. Self is basically going to be included for every method that we add. Because it's going to be basically a copy of the class itself and pass into every method. Remember, every method in a class has access to every variable that's declared within the class. So in our case, if we're going to make a class called vector, let's declare a couple of variables, a, this ID. Alright, so well, if we're going to make self.a equal to a, I better pass a in, and we'll use a default param for a and b, making them equal to 0, so that I can declare an instance of this vector class without passing anything in. In fact, let's do that right now. v1 is equal to a vector. Okay, so this should run as it is if I could spell Python, but it doesn't do anything. So can we print a class out? What do we do with our vector class? How do we update variables? Do I have to use a method to access a variable? And like I said, this is going to be down and dirty, but Python, nothing is really private. There's in a vector. So even down here, if I said v1.a is equal to 4, v1.b is equal to 5, print v1. Well, it prints out basically a reference to the object. That's not very helpful. Well, it printed out lists, remember? Like if I created a list, it would print out all the values. Well, Python uses a predefined function called string. And there's another one called REPR that's supposed to be a representation of the class itself. I won't get into that. There's a difference between string and REPR, but we're just gonna worry about the string method. So I have one pre-built. Make sure. So now when I say print, this is basically overloading the print method so it knows what to call when we actually do call print. So it prints out 4 and 5. Why? Because we returned a formatted string with the two values that we wanted to print out to the screen. Let me keep going. I got a few minutes. Let's talk about overloading. Like what if I wanted to add two vectors together? Like v2 is equal to a vector, and let's make it 3, 4, and let's make v1 equal to 4, 5. Let's not manipulate those. And Python makes it pretty easy. I'm just going to cut and paste, it's faster. So we have all you gotta do to overload the addition operator in Python is underscore underscore add underscore underscore, and then you pass in the other instance of the vector that you want to add to it, and then you return an instance of a vector with the new updated values. So I could say v3 is equal to v1 plus v2, and then that we print out v3, run it. Yeah, 4 plus 3 is 7, 5 plus 4 is 9. Same thing, like almost all of the arithmetic operators, multiplication, subtraction, addition, they make it that easy. Yeah, that's enough for now for part 1. That's 5 minutes and 50 something seconds. Alright, see you in a minute.